We have a magnificent, really talented, great little creative development team here, and it really has been a team thing. It's been evolving for 4 years. There's probably been 25 people, really talented people, who have touched this thing, and the team that works on it right now has worked on it for a long time. Started it 4 years ago with basically the mission that said, go create some new nighttime entertainment that could potentially at some point replace the electrical parade. And it just began from there.
The electric parade has such a history to it, and it was such a tradition. It was great to work on it, and I was sorry to see it go, but this new show, the technology on the new show, has taken our street shows and our parades into the future.
What guests are going to see, they're going to see a very unique experience. They're going to see 4 80-foot-long stages. They feel like rolling theaters, frankly. You're going to see fiber optics, which I don't think that a lot of people have even seen used, certainly never seen used this way. So it's one point towards the finale, you are literally, our guests are immersed in this magic pixie dust that has filled the air, and there is fiber literally all around you.
This show is the largest use of fiber optics. However, nowhere else will you be able to see fiber optics programmed the way we have programmed it into this show. So we've actually choreographed it to make it part of the action that the Pixies utilize in their performance, and the fiber also reacts to the music. So that effort was truly challenging.
We've all seen Tinkerbell. When she's flying through the air, she leaves a trail of pixie dust, and that's kind of the effect that we want on these units, that when you look at it, you kind of see a ball of light, and suddenly it starts flying around these units, and it's very magical. The original concept for Light Magic was handed to me by Michael Baines, our creative director, and what he gave me was sort of an overview of the entire event. And it was to encourage people to dream and to believe that those dreams can come true.
The story is that these magical pixies arrive on this magical night at Disneyland with a mission. And they wake up all of the classic characters to share this magical moment with them. And the magic in this instance is actually pixie dust. They kind of show them how that pixie dust works and gets them to understand that there are magical things in the world that you can actually play with and believe in.
We really pulled off of what really the heart of the Disney message is, which is believe in your dreams. I mean, when you wish upon a star, your dreams will come true. And that's the quintessential Disney storyline, really.
The music has been another very interesting, unique approach. We combined a lot of wonderful classic Disney tunes from Beauty and the Beast and The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Pocahontas, and all the way back to Mary Poppins and some classic tunes from Pinocchio. And we are weaving all that together with this Celtic rhythm.
I hope when all is said and done that the guest, after seeing and hearing the show, walks away with a total picture of what we were trying to convey to them, which was the idea that your dreams can come true.
There were actually literally hundreds of people that went into making this show come together, from the development phase where we had artists and sculptors put it down on paper and create an idea that we went on to turn into actuality. From that point, it went on to the people that are out there, the fiberglass people, the painters, the costumers, and that went on to getting it to our final fruition of getting the cast and the choreographers and the staff and the techs that put that all together.
The creation of Light Magic was such a massive undertaking that even the area around It's a Small World was changed to make it easier for guests to watch the show.
They did change Small World in that it allows them better viewing, because they've tiered it a bit so that before, when it was just flat, you may have had to look over someone's shoulder. Now you can look through.
So basically, if you come to Disneyland now, Small World is completely different. All new towers that basically hold fiber optics and wonderful effects for the show.
When Light Magic gets underway, guests will be treated to one of the most brilliant displays Disneyland has ever seen. This is thanks largely to the efforts of a dedicated special effects team who've created an explosion of fiber optics consisting of over 1.5 million points of light.
We really wanted to do the whole show with fiber optics, so we went out to Main Street and thought, well, how will it look if we started to take ornamental pieces on Main Street and embed them in fiber optics? And it was dazzling. I mean, it was just beautiful.
The fiber optics light show makes the magic of pixie dust come alive in a truly amazing display. This awesome experience is made even more spectacular by the presence of 4 gigantic floats.
The float units themselves are 80 feet by 30 feet, and we're actually taller than the buildings on Main Street. They each have 16 pixies, but we also have those 8 individual Disney classic characters on each one of those units. So we've spread out our most famous. Obviously, we have Mickey on a unit, and Minnie on a unit, and Goofy on a unit. And so everyone kind of gets a different show at each one of these particular stages.
Performing the many shows that make up Light Magic is an ensemble cast of singers and dancers who are eagerly waiting to step into the spotlight.
They've come up with some of the most amazing, new, innovative dance steps that I've seen, and I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. It's a new kind of dance that we're doing here, but it's real fun and real energetic and very contagious. I dare anyone to not be tapping their foot while this is happening. It's really fun.
I'm hoping that when people see Light Magic, it's like a wonderful Disney experience. I think the one thing that I would love people to believe when they leave the park at night is that dreams do come true, that you do have a destiny.